beautiful day, isn't it? Yes, that's 2 in a row. I love it. The season's here. It has started. Yes. All right. So many things to do. So little things to do. So much time. No, wait. Scratch that. Repeat. So many things to do. So little time. What movie's that from? Willy Wonka, the first one. Gene Wilder. All right. Today is Wednesday, and it is a very fine, superb Wednesday, I would say for myself. Wednesday, big day, middle of the week, important, huge, at the summit, halftime. Today is May 22nd, 2024. Time of day is 14-20 hours. 14-20 hours. I still have to do on my checklist for today. The most important one, gym. Not missing my second day, third day back at the gym. No fucking way. No matter how I have to get there, or how tired I am, or anything. Got to finish cutting the grass here at the Castle Fortress grounds. Just got that back section to do over there. And I did all the other stuff, front, back, side, yesterday, the day before. And then I'll have about 2 days of, at most, of not looking at the grass and going, gotta cut it again. All right, there's the training area there in Ninja Camp, Ninja 101 over there. And had a good day yesterday with the videos, got things done, did a nice double tomahawk video, plus some Bowie stuff in it too, of course, as always. And I know this is not a training video. It may look like I'm about to start training or say something about training, but I'm not. Which brings me, okay, silent note noted. Alright, I'm also starting to screen and filter myself from blurting out every single thing just about that comes across. Out. Can't get it back. I'm getting better at watching that too. But the heat is 85 degrees, I believe. How perfect. 85 degrees. Sunny, blue skies. Oh. So I got to do the gym, finish cutting the grass. I have training, my own training. I'm starting to schedule time out each day for myself, so I can basically give myself a private lesson, an hour or so, or however much time or less, where it's just me, phone ringer off during that. Music, most definitely, probably. And then I just have my own workout. It's great, and I don't do it often enough, but I'm going to be doing it more, I can tell. Again, now that the weather's here, and affords me such luxuries. Often we people do not appreciate the work of something until it's gone. Don't want to be in that boat. Alright, so I'm starting to get comfortable here. This is just supposed to be a couple minute opening for the day, so I can go and cut the grass, get it over with, and then the gym. So I did 2 days in a row, my little challenge to myself, my video vlog challenge to myself. And again, what it is to do 5 videos, vlogs in a row, Monday to Friday, and each one being 2 segments. One is a segment like right now in the day for however long, and then another one in the later in the day when it's dark and it's. But I gave myself the cutoff line. It has to be before midnight. I can't give myself slack because then I abuse it and I do too long with other things. And so far I thought it would be easy, a piece of cake, but the first 2 nights I barely got it in. Literally, I had everything down set up at 23:50, 10 minutes to 12, and I got them in. So, and I kind of my own little fun with myself in a way too, because I really like the idea of segment videos with myself. The more the better, because it captures the day, and whatever's going on and stuff. And then, all right, this is it. End of opening segment for a segment. I don't know, maybe I'll be in a great mood later, and we'll do 3 segments today. Barely made it again. The 3rd night of my 5-day challenge to myself of 1 vlog a day consisting of 2 different segments, hours apart, one during the day and one at nighttime. I did the daytime one. Now I got the nighttime one. I'm gonna run out of time. It's gonna be midnight, so technically the day is gonna be over, and it would be a failure. But since I'm the boss and I'm creating it, and I'm giving myself credit for getting in and getting it down and on just after the shorts and everything, again before midnight. I don't know what this is going to teach me this week, this little lesson I'm doing. If anything, it might teach me how to be more, detailed in my getting ready aspect of this. And perhaps I could save a lot of time there and do it better as well. Just change a few things, but I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the end of another perfect day in every way. For me, of course I'm talking about the weather. That is the underlying denominator for me in everything. So, without the proper weather, shit sucks. But I got to keep a note to keep this, not too heavy, because then they tend to go longer, and I don't want to go longer right now. Again, I want to go upstairs. I'm dead. I'm shot. I walked. I had to go to this one place today. I didn't even think about asking anyone for a ride. I didn't think about taking a bus. I did think about my bike or walking. And then I chose to walk because the weather was so perfect. It's about 5-6 miles round trip. And I was cooking. I left at probably about 16-20 hours. I hit my halfway mark. I hit where I had to go and was on my way back before 1,700 hours. But on the way back was a little bit longer because it was all mostly hill and took longer. And I was dragging at the end a little bit, but I was cooking, I was going fast. Where my Adidas Ultra Boost, those things, I swear I walked faster than them. I was like bouncing. I was getting like myself in rhythm with like my stride and my bounce and everything, so I can be more efficient, get my energy going to the spring, so it would take me just a little bit more with a little less energy by me. But did it, and glad that was done. 3 more months to get my license back, but still plugging away. Did not get to do any Bowie knife videos, any tomahawk video, any kind of martial art videos. I did not get to it today. That's a drag, but I'll get to it tomorrow. I believe I have a private lesson tomorrow at 4. Um, I have not been working on my book at all lately, and that's a drag. That's a drag. I gotta figure out a way to get some time every day to work on that, at least an hour. Hour would suffice. Looking forward to the gym tomorrow. All things start picking up whenever I go back to the gym. Yeah, and as long as I stay there, stay at the gym and consistent, things stay maintained that way. You know, it just has such a good effect mentally for me. You know, it's hard to explain. Plus, you know, obviously the physical part of it is purely addictive. And the no bullshit about weights and iron and steel, you know. 100 pounds is 100 pounds. When you're 20, when you're 80, you know, it never changes. The only thing that changes is your strength, you know, if you let it go. And that's one thing I've always done, was always stayed lifting or something during times when I wasn't training, or times when I didn't have schools to run and wasn't doing all of that. I still had a commitment to physical fitness and going to gyms when I could, for as long as I could, you know, and whatever permitting. But a lot of times I had good training programs going, and they boom got derailed because of a life event or something, and I had to stop lifting, or I didn't have enough money for the gym or something like that, you know, when I was younger. But I didn't let it deter me. I just thought, fuck, you know, I did what I can without a gym, you know, which you could do an awful lot. Actually, you could do more. You know, you have jogging, you have running, you know, hills if you want, sprints, you have pull-ups, you have push-ups, you have sit-ups, you have squats. You know, there's a ton of things, man. It's actually just as good in a way, but there's nothing really can separate from the weights. Well, I had a little weird thing happen today. Made a little social interaction with one of the neighbors on the block. It's kind of weird, you know. I'm walking with my headphones on, right? Walking right past them, and you know, when people look at you and you have your headphones on, you look at them, and you kind of have a subtle, or you try to have like telepathy with them, and like saying, I know it looks like I have headphones on and I'm walking and listening to them, that I put them on for a reason, but I really didn't, you know. By all means, what do you want? What do you want to tell me? I'm here to answer questions, you know. And most of them just don't get it. It's right over their head. You can tell in their eyes and their face and their body how they're looking, you know, if they want to stop and impede what you're doing for a guaranteed 100% useless fucking subject or talk. You know, I could have nothing further at all in common or to do with them. Not that I hate them, it's just separate. I don't know, you're a stranger. Yeah, you walk past, like, hey, how you doing? That kind of shit. But so there's a bunch of other people, you know. But I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be a little bit cool. I'm trying to change my rotten ways. So I didn't blow them off really, you know, hard or mean or nothing. I stopped, you know, and I thought I was nice, you know. I stopped. Okay, stranger neighbor, let me take my AirPods out. It's hot today. Okay. Yes, stranger neighbor. So all ears. What is it? Is there a bandit, a local, you know, robber or something you want to tell me about? Neighborhood watch, you know. I can get in on that, you know. You got the right guy, man. No, it's not that. I didn't think so. So then I tried to, you know, thinking, good. All right, maybe you guys just lonely or bored, or something, that no one talks to. I know what that's like, believe me. So I amused him. I talked a little bit. Oh, well, what is it? Sure, Well, I have to get where I'm going to, but I said, he's at. You got time? You have, want to come? Want to come with me and see this tree? It was about some tree, some tree on my property, and about removing them or something like that. But okay, whatever. Information, got it. I will follow up on it and take care of your query. I didn't say that to him, but in my head, like, okay, and then, and then he was trying to get me to go in the backyard and look at some other tree that he had removed or something, and then you have to have a line, with people, even total strangers and stuff. You're being nice, but there's a little bit you'll go, and then that's it. For me, that's it. There's a little bit. I gotta go where I'm fucking going, and I want to go, and I want to listen to the song I was just listening to. Not being a jerk or anything, but and so he made the motions like to come, like follow him back in his backyard. He's a cool guy, but I was like, no, I gotta go. And before I said that, he started and saying, "Oh, okay, you gotta go. I can tell you're busy. You're gonna do it. I don't. But maybe some other time, or how about on your way back? Come stop here on the way back." And so yeah, okay, sure. And as I walked back, it was like, fucking hell, way in hell, I'm walking back down the same street and running into that shit again. That's a perfect example of this thing I learned about. It's called, I choose not to take that beating. I'm not showing up for that beating. It's a beating I'm not showing up for. And maybe his wife is there when I come back, or other people. Now it's a real double long talk, and you gotta try and be nice and polite and civil, because they are your neighbors. I recognize that. That's why I stopped and talked a little bit. But it's funny though. You talk to some people, strangers, and they react differently. A lot of people are getting out of my way today because I was walking, man. Like I said, I was jamming. I can go about 4 miles an hour on the treadmill in the gym to 4.5, and for a while. So I don't know what I was doing today, going down the street, all the way to my destination. But it was hot, sweaty, no shirt, getting a tan, felt great, felt so great. I was just like the Terminator walking, And I didn't stop one time at one store to buy one drink. I didn't stop to buy anything to eat, even though I was starving. All I had was my warm, gross water bottle that has been with me for an hour or so. And I just would swig on that whenever I felt like my throat was going to, seize up. I was just committed to it, doing it, pushing it a little bit. You have to do that from time to time. And then you also have to know when to not push it and to fucking pull the plug, stop. That's enough. No more. Come back tomorrow. It's done. That's, I'm not good with that one, If there's no one to stop me or stop or whatever, I easily tend to continue. Robot mode. But I had something else to say, but I said it's getting late, and that's enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, son. All right then. We'll wrap it up. But yes, I've been getting into this little habit of reading at least one piece for you guys, right? Because I read the shorts and then I don't want to read anything anymore, and it's dumb because I have things here that are big that I can never read on the shorts. So maybe I'll end it with one of the bigger ones. Let's see. You dirty son of a bitch. Nope, changing my mind now. Stop, no, we're done. That's it, it's a wrap. We're done. Thank you. Thank you for the new subscriptions very much. Thank you for the likes and the views. Like I said before, just because I don't ask for them doesn't mean I don't want them. Long story, but I just, I respect the people who watch the thing too much to disrespect them by immediately fucking asking them or telling them what to do with their fucking stupid likes, sign up, subscribe, and all that. It bothers me. I don't know why, but it bothers me when I hear it. All right, do it. Do it at the end if you're gonna do that shit. Do it at the end. It's just my opinion. But anyway, anyone who watches me, I would never think of doing that to them. I'm very appreciative that they're watching in the first place, so I'm not going to insult or order them or something like that. And that's secondary. The content should be first. Primary. But that being said, I still need them too. I like to get to the point where I can have my own store and sell things to them, my journals and other things. But I'm not going to ask for them. I will not ask for them. I should not have to. That's how it's been when I first started, and I didn't have one subscriber or nothing. It repelled from me. It just was raw, seemed wrong. I couldn't do it. I just felt like getting but hey, and don't forget to please subscribe. Not please, some people will say please, they'll ask you, and some of them are just a direct, like, and before we get to the content that you wanted to see that I said I had on the thing, before we get to that, make sure you like, stop, and subscribe to my channel right now, because that helps. 15 hours. Thursday morning, May 23rd.